Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is LeroyMann and today we're going to be doing a special video. We're doing a collaboration with the Elite Collector here on YouTube, and what we're doing today is we are reviewing each other's collections. So he's going to be uploading a video of him reviewing my collection, and I'm going to be uploading a video reviewing his collection, and that is what we are going to be doing today. But the Elite Collector, he's a really nice guy, really friendly. He streams a ton. He gives away stuff on Discord. He has a really active community on Discord. He's just a cool guy, and you should go check him out. Possibly, if you like my content, you'll especially like his. He makes a ton of content. He does manga, he does Blu-ray, he does figures, resin statues, shopping videos. I mean, you name it. Anything under the umbrella of like anime, he does for the most part. But anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started reviewing his collection. And you can see it here on the screen. And, you know, I hate to do this to you, Elite, but like, Funko? Really? Funko Pops? I am not a fan of Funko Pops at all, pretty much. So we are going to put this in the D tier, because I do not like Funko at all. So that's an easy D. Good baseline. You know, anything better than Funko goes up. Alright, so next we have a Banpresto figure of Ichika from the Quintessential Quintuplets. As some of you might know, my opinion of Ichika is kind of down after season 2. I know Elite knows this, but this is a decent figure. You know, it's still a prize figure. So I think we're gonna do C. Not that I don't like this figure, it's just a prize figure, you know. So that's where that's gonna go. Okay, so now we're actually into the statues, the resin statues that he has. And this figure, or the statue I should say, looks pretty sick, but I don't know where to rank it. You know, I'm going to need to see some more. One thing I could do quite quickly is all these Funkos? No. I mean, I might be being a little hard on Funko, but Funko's just not that good to me. You know, we're just gonna go straight. Put D. Put all the Funkos in D, probably. You know, these dragon ones actually look kind of cool though. Just so I don't completely take a crap on Funko, I'm gonna put the dragons in C tier, because those are actually kind of cool. Where'd the other one go? Ice King. I think that Ice King looks pretty bad, to be honest, but I'll put that one in there. I should probably save the statues for last, because I feel like that's really, you know, the bread and butter. Just to stay consistent with my collection, this is an S tier. This Arena figure is just an S. It's just an S. You know, it's got an amazing pose, amazing character. I love Arena. I love Food Wars. You have a big badass throne to sit on. Like, what could be better than that? The red velvet, the color scheme, everything about this. S, 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 all day. Alright, so let's go ahead and do, just skipping, oh, there's another Funko, but indeed. Just skipping the statues for a little bit. We've got some Demon Slayer Nendoroids. There's no Nezuko though. What's up with that? No Nezuko? You got an SK Tanjiro and Zenitsu, but no Nezuko? Come on, Elite. I think these are pretty well done. So I'm actually going to give... I think Inosuke looks really good. So I'm going to give Inosuke a B. I think that's a really solid android. I mean, these are both pretty good. Tanjiro and Zenitsu are both pretty good. I'll give those Bs as well. Because I like Nendroids. I collect a ton of Nendroids. Then Toga. Toga's really good. Really, this is a really nice, you know, cute Nendroid. So I'm going to give it an A. One Punch Man. It's pretty lackluster Nendroid, to be honest. It's just kind of... I mean, it's not really the figure's fault. You know, it's just Saitama. Like, how good of a figure can you get out of Saitama? So I'm actually going to give Saitama a C. Because I can't put that higher than the Demon Slayer ones. There's no way I can do that. Miku Nendroid is really good. A. Easy A. One of the best girls on the show. And a really cute Nendroid. Raftelia is a pretty decent Nendroid. I think it's B. The main Abyss Nendroids are both pretty decent. I'm happy with giving both of them a B. And Alphamine, just a B, in my opinion. Alright, so we're already pretty close to getting done with the PVC figures, which is what I typically collect, you know. So that's kind of my realm of expertise. But the Micah prize figure, you know, I'm not a huge fan of that one, so I'm just going to give it a C. That one's okay. Then we can do these little chibi Quint figures. I actually like these quite a bit. I know they're just random little cutesy things, but I'm going to give it a B. Because I like those a lot. Alright, so we're going to do these quintessential figures, and then we'll be doing the statues next. So out of all these figures, I'm not just being biased either. I think I'm not just picking my favorite girl. I think the best figure of these figures is Nino. And I personally would give my Nino an A. So that's where it's got to go. Honestly, you know, I could easily just say these are all A's, right? I think Itsuki's actually the weakest figure of this line. I'm going to give it a B. One thing, it doesn't have a desk. You know, like, why? Like, I get it. You know, you don't want to copy your figure, the same figure that you've already made like 2 or 3 times. I get that. But, you know, you gotta put something in there. Don't just... You know, like Yotsuba, you shake it up with a chair, and that fits their personality, that pose. You gotta do something. Ichika is not a bad figure, but I'm gonna go B. And these two, I think, are better. You know, Yotsuba and Miku, I think, are better than these two. And it's definitely not my personal bias. It's definitely not that. It's definitely not the order of which I like these characters, so it's definitely not it. But anyways, let's go on to these. Now I might need to zoom in a little for these, because I can't quite see them very well. Okay, this looks better. This looks a lot better. So that is, I think that's Orochimaru. That would make sense. I haven't watched Shippuden, so I don't know if you'll get the Naruto appreciation from me as much as someone else, because I just haven't watched Shippuden. Let's get this ad out. So this Orochimaru is pretty sick. Let me say this. the tiers of this, like, probably objectively, all of these statues are probably better than all the other figures I just ranked, okay? I think we could all probably agree on that. Like, these are very expensive, high-end, great statues. But let's just sort of, as I rank these, it's kind of going to be like separate. Like, I rank those, and now I'm going to rank these statues. And it's all my personal opinion anyways, so here we go. This Orochimaru one is pretty cool, I would say. I think it's an A. I think A is a decent choice for that figure. This one is of the mouth guy. I'm not a big fan of mouth guy, and just looking at this, not a huge fan of this statue, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go and put him in. I'm gonna put it C, because I don't really like that one. I'm not a big fan of that. So that's gonna go C. This one, on the other hand, I think this line is really good. I've actually looked at purchasing this. I've thought about it myself, but I just can't seem to bring myself to buy these statues, because they cost a lot of money, for one. Like, they just literally, they're expensive, and then you have to get them shipped from, you know, Singapore and places like that. So anyway, this one really good. I think I'll give it an S. I'll give it an S. I like that one. It's very, very simple, but I'll give it an S for sure. This is the paper chick, I think, and that looks decent. Not really. It's not really my type, I wouldn't say. So I say this goes with Clawmouth Man. Okay. This is Toby. I think that one looks pretty good. I'll give that one a B. I'll give it a B. I think that's fair. This is Pain. This figure looks pretty cool, to be honest. Or this statue. They're statues, okay? I'm gonna keep calling them figures probably over and over again, but they're statues. Dragon Ball, not a big Dragon Ball fan. Pretty much at all. That looks pretty solid though. Pretty cool, like, scene, and that looks huge. It's probably a 1/4. So that one's pretty good. I'll give it a B. Alright, and then we've got Armored Titan versus Eren. And I think there's like a Mikasa flying around up there, or Levi or something above that. That one's pretty cool. I've seen this figure before. And this is a huge figure. I think this is an S. I think this is an S tier. That's a badass figure. That is a badass figure. Okay, and then we've got the Figurama. I think this is Figurama of these two Hunter x Hunter characters fighting. Honestly, I don't know who they are, but it's a really cool statue there. I think I'll give that. I mean, I'll probably give this one an A. I think that's really cool. Not as good as Armored Titan versus Eren, but pretty cool. Alright, so these are a different, style. These are the WCF scales. So these are like, I don't know, these are the Nendroids of the statue world, I guess you would say. And I like some of these. Some of them look kind of bad. Like, for example, just skipping over the Gyu, I'm not a big fan of this Rengoku one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one very much. Excuse me. So, I think I'd give this. I don't like this one. It's not Funko tier for sure. So I'll give it a C. The Gyu one is definitely better than the Rengoku one, but I'm still not a huge fan. Like, it goes to B. It goes to B. Then we have the Armored Titan doing something. And we have the Female Titan. Same time. Both of these are pretty much the same for me. They're probably both B's, I guess. I'm not a big fan of just getting a big, you know... Oh, sorry. I'm not a big fan of just getting a huge, like, Titan statue. It just doesn't look very good to me, because it's just like a meaty, naked man. So, that's not something I would go for. Alright, so now we have this Gyu here. I think this is really solid. It's simple, but really cool at the same time. Lots of blue. I think this one can get an A. Alright, next we have... I think this is Might Guy versus Madara right here. And this looks pretty badass, to be honest. You kind of lose Might Guy in there. It almost looks like he's not even there, but it's a really solid. It's really solid. I would say. So I'll give this. I think this could. I think I gotta give it an A. It's really close to S. Like, I would almost give that an S. But I think it's an A. Unfortunately. So next we have the Datara dragon thing. This doesn't do much for me. It doesn't do much at all. You know, I would never buy this, ever. You know, no offense. No offense, of course. So, I'm going to give this a C. I'm not a fan of that one. Okay, now we're at the Eren, Levi, Mikasa. I forget what line of figures these are called. But these are really cool. I like all of these. I think Mikasa is the best. I think Eren is the worst. Levi's okay. So, if my ranking, you know, Mikasa's the best. Mikasa's the best. Not even really close to me. I'll give this an S. I love this one. This one's really nice. The other two, really good. But I'm going to give them both an A. They're not S, but they're A. For sure. Okay, so now we're at the more of the WCF ones. These I like these two a lot better than the other two that we looked at earlier. So I would say both of these are solid. I would give both of these a B. You know, like, they're not as good as some of the A's we have, but they're both pretty good. They're both solid figures. I would consider picking these up. So, we'll give them both a B. Okay, next we have, I can't even really tell what's going on here. I think that's Itachi and his Susanoo, I guess. Again, I'm not familiar with Naruto, really. I mean, I've watched the first season, but I haven't watched Shippuden, which basically means that I know nothing. But, I mean, I know a little bit about it, but not a lot. This one's pretty cool, though. You know, like, I'm not a big, like, oh, look at this big resin Susanoo guy. Like, I don't really care for that too much. So what we're seeing here, these are all by Top Studio. These are all by Top Studio. And it's Kakashi, it's Madara, and it's Itachi. And they're Susanoos. I think just looking at the three of them, Kakashi's definitely the worst, I would say. So we're going to... I'm going to put Kakashi in B. Okay. And then I would say these two are both about the same level. I could put both of these A. Both Madara and Itachi can go in A. I think that's pretty fair, in my opinion. Okay. Now we have another Mitsubi. Mitsubi? Mayuri? I've literally forgotten her name. Mitsuri? Mitsuri. I've literally forgotten her name since the last time I said it, you know, like 10 minutes ago. I love this one. It gets an S. You know, if I give this one an S, then this one deserves an S as well. Now we are at... Let me just get this out of the way. This old man from Bleach, I forgot his name. I've seen Bleach at least, but I forgot his name. Master, I almost said Master Roshi. That would have triggered some people. Anyway, whatever his name is, this figure is sick, and it's like huge. I watched his unboxing of this one in particular. Elite Collector's unboxing. I mean, this one's an S. That one's an S, just of how like enormous it is. Like, it's really good. Then we have an Ichigo, like, hollow form. Ichigo has a hollow. This could possibly be manga spoilers, but you know, I'm just not gonna worry about that. It looks pretty cool. I'll give it an A for sure. And last but not least, I'm pretty sure this is his newest. This is Elite's newest figure. I watched the unboxing of this as well. I definitely think this one is better than the green looking one. It's like green. It had green blood instead of red blood. I think this one's definitely better than that. I kind of want to put this S, but I think it's more of an A than an S. If it was power, I might put it at S, to be honest. It's pretty good. You know, I'll give it an A for sure. All right, so that was that was it. That was the last figure, and this is the ranking, as you can see here. I definitely did the Funkos dirty, but I'm not a fan of Funko. I don't like Funko at all. Like, it barely even like counts in my eyes as part of a, you know, anime figure collection. But of course, no offense. I hope this was all in good fun. This is not personal. This is just my opinion and his opinion, you know. So this is all in good fun. But Funkos suck. I'm sorry, but I don't like Funko. That's gonna do it all. I mean, that's gonna be all for this video. Of course, if you like the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, you can consider subscribing. I'm currently trying to get to 300 subs and ultimately 1K subs. And if you have any questions or want to chat, you can join my Discord down below. And of course, I want to say a big thanks to the Elite Collector for being willing to do like a collaboration video with me. It really means a lot. Like he didn't have to do this. You know, I literally was just in one of his streams one day, and I was like, hey, we should do a collaboration video together, you know. Like, I know, like, he's a lot bigger channel than me, you know, we'll just say that. You know, like, he's not, you know, he's not up 100K or anything, but still, for him to want to do something with me, be willing to do something with me, it means a lot. So, Elite, thank you very much. And again, If any of you like my content, you'll definitely like his. So you should go show him some love, check him out. I'm going to leave all of his links in the description down below. And that's going to be all for this video. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.